Friendships are found in all kinds of forms, whether it be from our family, our childhoods, or even just our surface level relationships that we share. Best friends, though, are people you can always count on, always turn to, and always tell everything to. They're the type of friendships that never feel difficult to engage in. Conversations flow without effort, and you just understand and get each other. Today, I want to introduce you to my best friend and the most influential person in my life, Ella. Ella and I first met a couple days within freshman year, but quickly she felt like a sister to me. Really, we definitely have had our ups and downs together like a sisterly relationship. But like sisters, in the end, conflicts eventually dissolve and our true bond remains. We had a couple of classes together and lunch, really nothing special. But the friendship that we share is unmatched and definitely one that the universe and God must have had a hand in putting together. This was all back in the COVID times of Walsh, so things were definitely different and didn't come as naturally as I had hoped. For example, lunch tables were separated, so it was only about 2 people to a table, making it a little bit awkward and definitely uncomfortable. But you can guarantee that those 2 seats at opposite ends of the table, no matter the friend group or situation, were me and Ella together. That year, lunch would have not been the same without my best friend. She is actually the funniest person I know, and if any of you have the absolute privilege and opportunity of getting to know her, I know you would agree. With that friendship, we faced the whole online part of the year around Christmas. That could have easily been a time where we found some distance in ourselves, but it was the exact opposite. We would call every single day from our first class to the end, even though some parts of our schedule were definitely not the same. I know we can all agree that those days definitely seemed endless and exhausting, but having Ella on the phone or hanging out never failed to make me smile, and especially brought some meaning into the mindless tasks of online school and the motions of my day. I could reflect on so many more fun memories of us that year, but I'd be up here for far too long. We spent almost every day together that summer after freshman year until it was over. Our friendship has progressed since then, and I think almost every single great part of my high school experience these past 4 years to Ella. I remember one of our lower points that absolutely broke my heart. Immature and insecure teenagers obviously make stupid mistakes, and one thing about us is that we're both extremely stubborn. We got into a super dumb argument that literally meant nothing, but then we didn't talk for months at a time. These are the worst parts of high school for me, just trying to navigate my life without her. But I can definitely thank God for eventually bringing us back together stronger than before. And I really mean it when I say, I know I couldn't have gotten through those years without her. Junior year was our big year of getting really involved and doing lots of things together, finally again. We joined clubs together, went to coffee shops on weekends, numerous of her brother's hockey games, family events with each other, trips and traveling, literally anything you can think of. Recently, I looked back on a video of me and Ella from about a year ago. I remember when we would meet in Hudson over the weekend at Open Door, get coffee, and then go to Burgers Bagels. After that, we would vlog the rest of our day, going to Ulta, Target, Sephora, literally anywhere just to spend time together. I will always have those to watch when we go off to college. I do get really sad thinking about that we probably won't go to the same school, but I know the distance, no matter how big or small, won't matter to us. This senior year, our lives have definitely gotten so busy. Though we don't have as much physical free time to hang out like we did in years past, we are always talking, texting, or catching up at any possible opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong, I still do get to see Ella a lot, but while our lives present more responsibilities, our time is definitely more stringent. Ella, for example, is the most impressive person I've ever met. She has had a steadfast job for 2 years and actually just picked up a second one to add to her busy schedule. She is a leader in handfuls of clubs and spends lots of her time organizing activities for those groups. And with all these commitments taking up her time, she still holds more than a 4.0 GPA all throughout high school. So 2 jobs, so many clubs, amazing academics with a very impressive and rigorous schedule, and still she has room to give our friendship all of her time and effort. I'm not sure how many of us, including myself, could admit to being able to do all that she does. I aspire to have so many traits that Ella carries. I can think of lots of times when I was stressed out with homework and FaceTime Ella, hoping she could ask my question or answer my question, but she'd be at work with those late assignments, just awaiting her for her day at the end. She is so independent and holds herself highly. Ella, as well as these inspiring characteristics, is the kindest, funniest person I know. I cannot exhaust her humorous personality more. She gives the best advice and is so unbelievably supportive in anything I do or the decisions I make. She has not only been a sister to me, but both of my siblings. They have such a unique but caring relationship that I know my brother, sister, and my parents won't ever forget. I know I won't. Ella and I have faced many challenges in each other's lives individually, but I am glad to say that we have faced them together. I cannot imagine my life without my best friend, and I cannot express how much she means to me and will mean to me the rest of my life. I love Ella as a sister and best friend with my whole heart, and don't know what I ever did to deserve someone like her, always by my side. Hopefully I'm as good as a friend to her as she is to me, but I don't really know if I'll ever compare. She definitely means more to me than she knows. Ella, thank you for always being my best friend and making me smile and laugh when I needed it most. Thank you for knowing when I just needed to rant about things and get them off my chest. Thank you for all of the memories we share and the time and effort you put into our friendship. Thank you for being a role model to not only myself, but to Michael and Gabby, my younger siblings. As we grow older, I know we will never drift apart. I know you'll continue to be your best, impressive self, and just hope that I can be along your side for all of your accomplishments and great amounts of success. Thank you, Ella, and I'm so beyond proud of you.